Hello there. Says I'm not live yet, so I'm going to wait just a minute. There we go. Says I'm live. Hi there. Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. I'm going to get really real here tonight. And so if you think that you know somebody, friend or family member or whatever, that you think might need to hear this, please share this with them, or invite them to watch this video. I'm going to share some of the hardest lessons I have ever learned in the last 5 years that I've been a part of network marketing. And if this helps one person either relate with me or know exactly what I'm talking about, this may help you. It may not. Take it for what it's worth. I'm just hoping to give you tons of value, things that I have learned. Sometimes we are so about our ego. Hey, Dustin, thanks for hopping on. Appreciate you being here, buddy. I appreciate that very much. This is some of my biggest mistakes, and I don't know if you're aware, but I have been a part of network marketing for 5 years now. Hey, Melody, thanks for hopping on. So glad you are here. Melody is one of my main mentors, and I'm telling you, she is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I don't know what it is about her. I have not even known her quite a year. I think we're getting close to a year. And it's like, I don't know, it's like I have this long lost sister that and I would not put that far out of the realm of my family history. By gosh, it could happen. But anyway, that's how I feel about Melody. She is not only my mentor, she is my dear friend. She's a confidant. She is someone that I can be real with, somebody that I can be truthful with, and we all need that. I'm sorry, but we all need a mentor. That is one of my biggest things that I'm going to talk about tonight. And why do we need a mentor? Because a good mentor can save you so much time, so much heartache, so much money. They are worth their money. They are worth their weight in gold. How do you say that? I meant that as a good thing. The mentors that I have now, I did not always feel this way about having a mentor. In fact, I was dead set against it. I've spent enough money on myself. I'm not spending any more on training. They're not helping me with what I need to know. What is the deal with that? First of all, let me tell you what the deal is with that. If you are listening to more than one or two mentors, you are doing yourself a disservice. You are not going to get your money's worth. I can tell you that because your mind is not 100% there. It is not 100% there. If you're listening, like Melody, described to me, she treated her training, and she was trained by the best. That is none other than Robert Hollis. She was trained by the best for years. She knows this better than I do. All the baloney, all the stinking thinking, all the obstacles that we throw in front of us, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, we all do it. And I'm tired of doing that. So you know what? If this helps one person, I've done my diligence. I have, I need to speak the truth. So let me ask you a question here. When you know what you know and you have always known, and then you learn that it isn't so, when would you like to know? When would you like to know that? This phrase belongs to one of my mentors, Robert Hollis. Have you ever believed in so, have you ever believed in something so much or someone or something? You just believe in it so much and all of a sudden you learn that it's not true. Who is renting space in your head? Where did you get the idea from? That's what we should be seeking is truth. I'm going to tell you, we need, and I'm learning this, absolutely, question everything. I don't know about you, but I am so tired of playing that game online. Who's going to beat who to the punchline? Who's going to be able to pitch their business first? And I'm sorry, but the same line, it's so scripted. It just makes you, you know what I mean? We need to be real with people. Okay, we can't go after people just for an order because I'll tell you what, you will get nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. They do not buy the product, they buy into you. And if they don't know, like, and trust you, you're not going to get anywhere. And I'll tell you what, you can see right through the fakeism. You can. If you are any kind of a networker, you know exactly what I am talking about. Okay. You know what, that just turns me off. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but from what I've been learning with my mentors, I ask difficult questions now, and I never did that before. I just believed everything everybody said. Why would they lie to me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It happens. It happens all the time. People like that don't care about you. They don't want you in, they don't care if you're in their business. They care about that paycheck. And after that, they don't care two iotas about you. Otherwise, they would be right there helping you along the way, would they not? That is what my mentors do. My mentors are in the same company I am. Find somebody that is in the same company as you, that is doing exactly what you want to be doing right now. And latch onto that person. You know, 9 times out of 10, thousands are following that person anyway, right? They're not gonna, you know what? Follow them, mirror them, do everything that they do. They're not going to care. They're used to that. If you're going to copycat, copy the right cat. That cat is Robert Hollis, and that catress is Melody Riva. They are amazing. I am so blessed to have them in my corner. I cannot even tell you. Okay, so the thing about believing what you've always known. Okay, how did I get over that? My stinking thinking needed to change, whether it's your subconscious, you know, whatever it is, that little voice in your head. Robert calls his Dino. You know, I can't do that as well, but it's comical when he does. Ask for documentation. If people are pitching you, ask them. This is not against the law. I can share a video with you right now that shows my mentor's back office. And all I have to do is claim or put up that disclaimer. Absolutely 100% legal. Legal. So if somebody's telling you, I don't need to show you anything, baloney. If you went out and bought a brick and mortar business, would you not want to see the bookwork? Would you not want to see the documentation? Hello. Of course you would. You should treat this no differently. We have resources available to us. We just need to know how to find them. A mentor is going to help you with that. Um, they can save you time. They can point, guide, and direct. Point, guide, and direct. And if you can do exactly what they are doing, you are going to be as successful as they are. You absolutely will. Get rid of our ego and do it. We need to be coachable. If we're not coachable, you got to be on your own. You can't be bringing anybody else down with you because you can't follow directions from a woman or this guy because he wears different clothes or whatever it is. You know, false appearances appearing real. Did I say that wrong again? False emotions appearing real. What does that mean? That means if we've got a mental note of something in our head, okay, let's just say an old farmer, okay, goes to McDonald's for coffee at the end of his workday every single day, Monday through Friday. He goes in there, you expect him to be in his overalls, you expect him to be dirty, sweaty, you just assume that he's a farmer, right? What if he wasn't? What if he had a completely different occupation? Somebody put that thought into your head. That's what I mean about people renting space where you're thinking, oh my gosh, I just now saw all these comments. I am so sorry. Melody, thank you. I feel like we've known each other forever. I honestly do. I've never connected quite like this. Hey, Ola, good to see you. Debbie, nice to see you. So glad you guys hopped on. Thank you for that. This is not easy to talk about things that I've done wrong. But okay, change that to however, I am a work in progress and I'm learning as I go. And I was just telling Melody last night, I am such a happier person. I hardly ever have a bad day anymore. Do you know how cool that is? What that makes you feel like? I watch Abraham Hicks a lot. I love her. She's just so, I don't know, I just get her, just like I get Melody. And if you have that, boy, stick with that because that is going to take you so far. So far. These people have already been through this, but don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's not a shortcut. Nothing is a shortcut. We have to go through this process. It is all a process. And one thing you need to know, you, wherever you are right now in your life, is exactly where you should be. Okay? It takes a different version of us to be that person that we want to become. It takes a different version. We have to go through that process. We have to learn the lessons. It's hard knocks. It sucks. That's the way it is. So if you can learn from your mentor's mistakes, Melody knows me like I think I don't know. I don't know where she gets her insights from, but she knows me pretty darn good and she knows what I'm thinking. She just tunes into you. She meets you where you are at. How cool is that? You don't have to fake anything. You just be yourself. You know, don't get into that facade. I'm the best network marketer. You best listen to me. I got all the facts and I just know everything. We all do not know everything. There is always somebody out there that is smarter than you, that is more courageous than you, braver than you, knows more than you, is prettier than you, is skinnier. Who gives a rip? In the end, who gives a rip? It is not a race for anyone because there is enough abundance in the world for everyone. There is. And I believe that more now than I ever have. Another pro for the mentors. Okay. I honestly, I told Melody I will never pay for another training ever again. And this probably wasn't the right thing for her to say, but she said, don't you ever pay for another training again. I just thought that was funny. But I have gotten more from Melody and Robert. I cannot even tell you. It is worth every bit of training that I have spent in 5 years. One training with Melody surpassed all of that. Absolutely all of that for a fraction of the cost. That is what is changing things for me. Robert telling us, we're not going to mentor you until you master this book. What book is that? The Science of Getting Rich. I have been on this book for almost a year now. Almost a year. And I am still learning. This is not a book that you can read just one time. It's not. And I know I'm repeating myself here because I am passionate about it. And I want to share this with you because the book is what's doing it. It's teaching me all the common sense we all should know, but don't always apply it for whatever reason. It's Hey, Kelly. So glad you hopped on. You missed most of it. You'll have to watch the replay. I apologize. I don't want to make this too long, but I feel very, very strongly about what I have told you today. Another thing, if you get stuck in your trouble bubble, which is, that is your paradigm. That is what somebody else created for you. Somebody else implanted these things, these beliefs, these ways. Think of different religions. And it doesn't matter what religion you are. You can whatever. So you replace those words with what you believe. You absolutely can make this work for you. Yeah, if you buy it, you use it and learn it and practice it until you master. Don't buy another book. Don't buy any training. Don't listen to another soul. Not a soul. Believe in this wholeheartedly with every fiber of your being for the time that you are learning it. Then, after you master it and you make your fortune, then you can learn from other mentors and then follow that. And then you can make an educated decision on what you want to follow, what you choose to believe in. And when I say believe, you need to believe it like it's already happened. You have to feel that with every emotion. Have you ever felt that feeling where you are super, super nervous and excited all at the same time? You don't know whether to jump or cry or it's all happy tears, but do you know that feeling? That feeling is evidence that law of attraction does work. It absolutely does. Absolutely. And if you don't give, this book has changed my life. I tell Melody constantly, I am such a happier person. I am more confident. I am more sure of myself. I know what I believe, and we can't keep that to ourselves. We cannot keep things that we are passionate about. If we know that it can help somebody else, if we know this, if we don't share that with them, that is not doing things in the certain way that the book says that we need to do things. We be inspired by somebody else's success. Be inspired. Get excited with them. That momentum will carry over to you. It will carry over to others that are on your team. You've got to be happy for other people. They've done the work. If they have reached the top and did not use ethics or did not use the principles of this book, I can guarantee you it will be short-lived. You can get rich on accident. You absolutely can. Anybody can have dumb luck. But to do it the way I am suggesting that we do it, it takes a little bit of work. But I can guarantee you, every day that we practice, it's not just go to the classes. I'm at every class. I'm taking notes. Half the time I'm driving while I'm listening, but I'm still there. I'm still there. I'm still listening. I always got to listen to the replay if I'm driving because you don't catch everything. And even if you think you do, watch that replay again. Watch it again. Watch it a third and a fourth time. Don't be afraid to spend extra time on yourself, so that you can help other people. Do you get that? That's what it needs to be about. It needs to be, as if we are helping other people, we are going to receive everything we ever wished for. We will. It may not be from that specific person, but you are going to receive it from somewhere, someone, somehow. You absolutely will. It is the law of the universe, and I believe in that wholeheartedly. Let's see. The growth. The growth is what is making me such a happier person, such a fun person to be around. So my husband says I am just way, way cooler, whatever that means, but I'll take that. So I care about the little things, the things that we take for granted every day. If you're having a rough time getting into personal development, reach out to me. I would love to help you, or just join the book club. It doesn't cost anything. We spend Saturday at noon together for an hour or less. And we get so many benefits, so many rewards, because we can talk about, what, was said this way, and I've never believed that. I don't know if I can think with an open mind here. I'm going to tell you something. Once you start doing that, once you start thinking with your blinders off and open mind, oh my gosh, you are opening yourself up to a whole world of knowledge, because the more you learn, the more you want to learn. And that is where the excitement comes from. So long Wellness Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back next week, and anybody wants information on that book club, reach out to me. You would not believe the resources that my mentor has gifted to me so that I can gift them. I can pay that forward. I can pass that forward. Gift it forward. If you are hanging on to knowledge or something that could change somebody's life, And if you are not sharing, then you're not doing this for the right reasons. Okay. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.